Person, Chief Development Officer at Lutheran Family Services. Thanks for joining us tonight for Rally4Kids 2021 live event. It's been a great week. We wish we could be in person as we traditionally are for this event, but because of the pandemic, we're keeping our community, our staff, and our clients safe by doing it virtually. And so this year we had a great week celebrating, kicking off on Sunday, all the way through multiple different engagement opportunities through social media, some different interviews, some different videos, as well as a couple mission moments and plenty of fun things along the way. So we're here tonight to raise funds for Lutheran Family Services to impact the great services that we provide across the great state of Nebraska and western Iowa. We've been fortunate to have the support and leadership from a solid committee that gave guidance, helped secure different sponsors, the raffle items, and so forth. A special thanks to Lisa Skolnick, our Director of Development, that was the, cheers. We have a lot of people, not a lot of people, we have the committee here with us. I say a lot as in, I wish we were all still together, but Lisa just did a phenomenal job logistically of getting everything together for us to engage and enjoy this event together. But before we get started, there are still raffle tickets available. We are going to leave the raffle ticket sales up until 7:10 p.m. We have 4 this year. Again, different than what we've done in the past. Rally4Kids, we traditionally had a silent auction. We had a live auction. And so we switched it up this year just because that can be a challenge from a virtual standpoint. So the 4 raffle items that we do have, I'll run through them real quick to make sure that you can maybe be enticed to buy one, or if you've already bought one, buy 2, 3, 10 more. It'd be going to a good cause. So we'll start off with talking about our Topgolf package. We are, I believe, Lisa, did we sell out yet?
We've got like 4 more.
We got 4 tickets left. Would love to sell this one out. It's $50 for the raffle ticket. It's for 12 people to attend Topgolf Omaha. You get 2 bays, 3 hours of gameplay, 12 entrees, 3 appetizers, 3 desserts, unlimited non-alcoholic beverages, and a $300 gift card for either adult beverages or some swag items, or even to cover your tips. So you'll have a great night out with family, friends. If you want to entertain some coworkers, it'd be a great opportunity for that. The next up is the Big Green Egg. So calling all my grill masters out there, if you don't know about the Big Green Egg, it is one of the top-rated smokers that you can get. I don't personally have one, or I personally don't have one, and would love one. I have a pellet smoker, and just heard it's just a little bit bigger in the sense of flavor and the bark that you can get on the outside. So this package includes the Big Green Egg in itself, a $300 gift card to Outdoor Kitchen, which can get you all the accessories that you need for it, and a $200 gift card to get you on your way for your first smoke, to go stock up on some different meats and have a good time, again, entertaining or just filling out your fridge for leftovers. I'm always a fan for that. The price for that ticket's $100 as well. $100. The next up is a $1,500 shopping spree to Nebraska Crossing outlet malls. Who doesn't want to go drop $1,500 of money that you only spent $100 on? I mean, that's just phenomenal. We have under 30 tickets left for that, so be sure to grab those. It'd be great for save it for back to school shopping. Get ready for summer. Build out your entertainment room with some surround sound, whatever it may be. There's 82 different stores at the outlets for you to choose from. Last but certainly not least is actually my favorite. It's the duck hunting experience for 4 in the Panhandle. This package includes four individuals to go out for 1-day hunting, includes lodging with guided service, with a hunting dog, and guaranteed just to be a really good time. It's perfect for those that are out there just for fun, maybe your first time, maybe for the experts that really want to go out and challenge themselves to find some different type of waterfowl. That's what we call them, right, Nick?
Sure.
But could be a good time. Could be a good time. So again, purchase your tickets. That one's $100 as well. And so we still have time for you to still make an impact. So please consider making that today. But before we get to the fun part and figuring out who won these raffle items, we're gonna have a short little program. Definitely want to introduce you to a couple of the people behind the scenes that really helped us get this off the ground. And so want to introduce our chairs of the event, Cassie and Mike Romega. They're phenomenal people. They've been involved with Rally for Kids for a number of years. So Mike and Cassie, thank you so much for joining us. You got to forgive us too. We got a screen for us to see us, and so if it looks like we're a dog and all of a sudden it's squirrel, it's because we see ourselves up on a screen to the side of us. But with that being said, Cassie and Mike, thank you all so much for your leadership this year. It was a phenomenal event. But talk to us a little bit about what were some things that stuck out to you this year, both from a planning perspective. We started planning this in October, I think, the first time that we ended up talking. But tell us a little bit about why you got involved with Rally for Kids to begin with, and what were some of those memorable moments from the week and kind of that aha moment?
Yeah, sure. Well, thank you so much for having us here. We're so excited to be a part of Rally for Kids this year. It's funny, on the drive down, Mike and I were talking about the last big event we attended before COVID, and it was actually Rally for Kids last year. It was the week before, basically everything shut down. And so when we started planning in October, initially it was all about what we can't do, what we can't do like last year, what we can't meet in person, and how are we going to do these auction items. And very quickly it was surprising to me how much we shifted to what we can do and what we can do different and how we could be better. And that's really where this week came from. It was this idea of, well, what can we do? We could do a whole virtual week, and we could really engage with all of the communities across Nebraska and Iowa. And we can do something like these raffle items to try to raise some more money for LFS. And so for me, it was really just this getting away from what we can't do and what we can do to help raise money for LFS.
Well, that's a big deal, right? I mean, Rally for Kids traditionally is Omaha specific, and with us being able to do a virtual side of it, we were able to engage in the communities, all the communities that we're called to serve, as well as some that we're not currently in but have partnerships in. And actually, our Senior Director of Development, Joel Stoltenau, if you were tuning in all week, did some live Facebook interviews and posts throughout the week that engaged with different congregations, business partners, community partners, and so forth. And I think that really helped, again, just bring some awareness and some advocacy for the services we provide. And so I agree. I think the virtual opened up some different opportunities. But Mike, how about you?
Yeah, I think for me, it's really focused on gratitude. Is that's the big aha moment for me. Is it's been a crazy year. Everyone's recognized that, but the fact that we have new sponsors that came to us this year. We have old sponsors that stayed with us, and so we're just so thankful for everyone that's been involved in this. And ultimately, I think we're going to end up raising more money this year than we have in previous years, which is it's just incredible to me. So just ultimately so thankful for everyone that's participated in the week. And then ultimately, it's been a tough year for us, but it's also the tough year for the people that LFS serves. And so I'm so thankful that we have a good team to be good stewards of the money. The money that's raised here today, whether it's Gift from the Heart or the raffle or anything else that goes, is going to a great cause, and it's going to go do the most good. And I'm just super thankful and happy about that. Yeah,
absolutely. And when we started planning for this, we set our original goal at $100,000 to raise, right? Last year when we were in person, we raised $102,000. When we joined, we had over 300 people at the DJ Sokol Arena at Creighton's campus. It was a fun night. It was interactive. We had some different games, and so we didn't quite really know what to expect. And so we set our goal pretty conservative, and honestly, just to try to meet what we did last year. And so talk about what we had to do because of the outpour of support.
Yeah, so we've actually upped our goal to $120,000, and I'm pretty confident we're going to hit it this year. So.
Yeah, I agree. Well, thank you guys so much. It really has been a pleasure working with you and your leadership within this, the ideas and also the sponsors and really just the fun atmosphere that we brought to this planning. I think we had some good time on the Zoom calls, and I see Nick over here already laughing. I mean, we had some good times planning this virtually, and so with that, thank you guys again. But let's go to the man of the hour over here, and in the sense that our honorary chairs this year, Brenda and Nick Smith, they were our chairs last year when we were in person, and again, the leadership that they provided for us to be able to host such a quality event was so great, and they've just been so fun to get to know. And Brenda, you serve on our board, and so tell us a little bit about why you got involved with Lutheran Family Services to begin with, and why Rally as well.
Yeah, thanks, Mark. I've always been passionate about causes that support issues that families and children face. And LFS is certainly a leader in that area, from their behavioral health services to their programs for parents and everything that they do to help refugees in our area. It just was a no-brainer for me when I was asked to join this board. It's truly remarkable and incredible, everything that LFS's staff and volunteers do on a daily basis. So we're really excited just to raise funds for the most vulnerable in our area and to support Rally4Kids for another year.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And Nick, you and I think we're too much alike, I think, at times, and like to have a good time, and you know, but I think at the same time we like to get things done for a good cause, and so you guys announced on Monday something that was just so special and really helped us really kick off our gift from the heart. And would you mind talking a little bit about what you guys decided to do and what brought you to that?
Yeah. Before I get to that, though, your beard looks amazing today.
Oh, yeah. You know,
It does look good. But yeah, we're excited to be a part of this event, and I want to encourage people to give what you can. So we have a $5,000 matching gift for a gift from your heart. And so if you go on now and make a donation, we will match dollar for dollar until those funds are all matched. We are happy to make your donation have a double impact. So
that's awesome. And if people are not able to tune in for this live event, they're still able to take advantage of this match after the event once they see the link. So, you know, please do consider going to the link, Rally4Kids or lfsneb.org/R4K 2021. It'll be in the lower right hand of the screen throughout the night. Please do consider any monetary value of a donation makes a huge impact in everything that we do. So Brenda and Nick, thank you guys again. Thank you so much for what you did last year, what you've done this year, and Brenda for your leadership on the board as we continue to serve those that are the most vulnerable and look at expanding. And I think that the pandemic has shown that we can meet a lot of different needs in many different ways. So thank you guys. So with that, we're going to move ahead. We talked about the gift from the heart. We're actually going to now pull in our president and CEO, and hopefully we don't have any technology glitches. I think that's the one thing that everyone's learned from a virtual event standpoint is you kind of got to go with the flow. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to pull in Stacy Martin, and let's see if we can get Stacy on here, Nate, if that works. Stacy, can you hear us?
I can.
Stacy, thank you for joining us. Stacy, again, is our president and CEO. Stacy's coming up on 3 years at Lutheran Family Services. And so, Stacy, it's been a crazy year and an exciting week, but tell us, what has been some of your favorite moments during Rally4Kids this year and even last year, and how do you really compare the two?
Well, it's hard to compare the two. Last year was so much fun because, as you mentioned, Mark, it was a different kind of event, and we tried to create an event that was really focused on rallying and making sure that we had a lot of opportunities for people to have fun. And this year, we're still opting to find ways for people to have fun, even if it's virtually and not in person. Some of the highlights have been leadership from volunteers like our chairs, Mike and Cassie, who've done an extraordinary job. And I'm jealous of all the Zoom meetings and inside jokes about your beard. So, Nick, I need to talk with you about that one. And I'm so grateful for our honorary chairs, Brenda and Nick. Brenda is an amazing part of our board, and the leadership that Brenda and Nick have had with Mike and Cassie has been extraordinary and inspiring. But beyond that, it's been just the outpouring of generosity from donors who buy raffle tickets or who prepare packages through our Amazon program for people in need. To stories that we're hearing all week about the difference that everyone makes when they engage with LFS and give and work to connect individuals to the services we provide so that everyone can have the safety, hope, and well-being that they deserve. So the two events are different, but each inspiring in their own way, and it's been a terrific week. Lisa and the development team, kudos to all of you for putting it together.
Awesome. Thanks, Stacy. And yeah, it's remarkable what can be done when you have support from volunteers and leaders in different seats across LFS and its boards and committees and so forth. And so I definitely echo that. You know, it's crazy to think a year ago we were sitting down actually on this location talking about the successes from Rally4Kids of last year, not knowing what really was going to ensue. You know, we were doing some pre-planning to try to get ahead of the pandemic, but didn't really fully grasp of what it was going to be. We thought it was going to be, okay, a month, 2 months, we're going to be back to normal. But now we're a year in to this new normal. And, so talk to us a little bit about, what did LFS do, and how were we able to continue to serve, and what kind of adjustments did we make, and what are your reflections on what this last year has been trying to manage and navigate through this pandemic?
Yeah, as I think about this past year, I can say that there's one thing that hasn't changed. At this time last year, I was bemoaning that my favorite team, the Baltimore Orioles, were voted the worst team in all of sports. And I will note that in spring training, they've been given a 0% chance of postseason play. So while the world has changed over the past year, my beloved Baltimore O's standing has not. And yet I still rally for them. But to your question about what LFS has done, it's been remarkable. A year ago, we had no idea that we'd be living into this for a year. And as we decided to make plans to go remote, we were at 5 virtual telehealth rooms. And very quickly, within 48 hours, we went from 5 to 45. And now we're at almost 70. So just that change has been remarkable and huge, not only for the organization, but for the people we serve. So we became much more accessible in a matter of 48 hours. Since we met in person last year at Rally4Kids, we've conducted over 50,000 behavioral health appointments, all virtually. And that is unbelievable, particularly at a time during a pandemic when so many people are in much more need than they ever imagined they would be. And the need for mental health services continues to grow. I've been honored to serve an organization that's responded in such a remarkable and quick and dramatic way. LFS has also administered over $2.3 million in direct financial assistance to our neighbors in need across the state. So this is money that went to people who, again, never before needed assistance, but because of the economic severity that the pandemic brought, needed assistance. And LFS was at the forefront, leading the way, providing food for people who needed it, funding for people to stay in their homes, assistance for kiddos to get the technology they need to continue to learn, technology for moms and dads to work at home or to look for jobs. So that's been incredibly rewarding and humbling to be a part of, and remarkable, again, that Lutheran Family Services has had such a direct impact, and one that expanded across the state, and work that we've done very quickly to assist people in need. And finally, Mark, we've continued to conduct home studies from Omaha all the way to the Panhandle for families who are seeking to foster and adopt children. So our work in helping families stay connected and growing families for children has never wavered or taken a beat given the pandemic. So a remarkable year, a remarkable team, and so much wonderful work behind us. And because of the commitment and engagement with everyone here tonight, so much work ahead.
Yeah, I definitely echo what you're saying. It's definitely been a year to remember, hasn't it? And at times a year to forget. But I definitely think it's something that we can learn and grow from, and definitely shows that because of your leadership and leadership across the organization, we've been able to rise to the challenges and celebrate all the successes that we have seen, knowing that there's still many more obstacles in front of us and our communities to make sure we rebound and come out of this pandemic in a positive way. So before we let you go, Stacy, any last words?
No words of wisdom, just a big thanks again for everyone's commitment and engagement, a great big word of thanks to the team, and a special thanks to Mark and Lisa who brought this all together, and for our sponsors. So a really big special word of thanks to our sponsors who've made this event possible.
Thank you so much, Stacy. We're gonna let you go and enjoy the rest of the evening from your house. Really do appreciate you tuning in, but to echo Stacy's sentiments, a huge special thank you to our sponsors. We had a number of individuals and corporations that stepped up across all the different levels that we've shared throughout the process of promoting Rally4Kids, and so that's one thing that we want to just take a quick second to go ahead and recognize all of our all-star sponsors. Eva Swanson's just been a phenomenal individual donor that stepped up every year for Rally4Kids. as well as the Faith Family Charitable Trust. You know, they stepped up last year and came back again this year at our champion sponsorship level. Great people. Our elite and pro sponsors, as you see, this is where some of the new ones that came in, our chairs were able to actually secure some new sponsorships. And we're always looking for new ones. So, you know, as we continue to move through the sponsorship slides, our majors, we had a lot of that came in at the majors. Traditionally, this is the level that secures a table at Rally4Kids, and we weren't quite sure exactly how that was going to transpire, since there wasn't an ability to come together in person for such an event. But everyone stepped up and really helped make it a difference, both from a corporate standpoint as well as with individuals from our chairs and so forth. And we also have our churches. Our churches, we can't forget about them. They continuously surprise us with different raffle or different drives for, say, diapers or formula or whatnot, but then also from a monetary sponsorship side of it. And then what's new this year is our corporate impact partners. You know, we had 4 that came in prior to Rally4Kids, but that's one thing that as we start to evolve through the year of 21 and continuing into 22, our corporate impact partners is an opportunity for corporations and organizations and even individuals that if they want to sponsor multiple events that LFS hosts. So Rally4Kids is usually in the spring, first part of March. We have our 2 golf scrambles coming up, one in Omaha, one in Lincoln. Omaha's in August, Lincoln's in September. And Fremont Family Friends, which is traditionally in June. We're going to host it in October again to try to hopefully be one of our first in-person events outside of the golf scrambles that we can get back to. So if you want more information, or if you know of your company, your organization, or anyone that you might know that might be interested in becoming a corporate impact partner, please do send them our way. Reach out to us. Happy to have a conversation with you. So now that we got through some of the talking and celebration of all the planning, let's get to the point of that everyone's kind of been waiting for, to see who won some raffle tickets or raffle items, from the purchase of their tickets. So we're going to go through these drawings and be sure to stick around though, because even if you don't get a chance to, or you don't win the raffle, we have some opportunities to win some door prizes at the end that we'll still pull from those that purchase raffle tickets to do that. For anyone that does make a gift from the heart or purchase raffle tickets at $350 or above this year, we'll send you out. We have a small token of our appreciation, which is a set of LFS Rally4Kids coasters that you can see here right next to me here. That you know, they're great for any bar, for the office, for home. Just a small token of our appreciation to make sure that you also remember the year that we rallied virtually to make an impact. So let me stop yapping about some of the things that we want to try to get to you and get to the point that you all been waiting for. So raffle drawings, they are now closed. Lisa, did we end up selling out Topgolf? We had 1 left, so that's, you know, maybe that would have been the lucky winner if they would have stepped up. But 99 out of 100 is something that's just phenomenal. So thank you all for tuning in. I'm going to go ahead and start with the raffle for the Topgolf. Again, this one is for 12 individuals going to Topgolf for entrees, for entertainment, for drinks, and so forth. So with all waiting ado, the winner that we have is Shelly Peterson. So Shelly, congratulations. Congratulations on winning the Topgolf. And we will be getting in contact with you. Lisa Skolnick, our Director of Development, again, the master behind the scenes, will be getting in contact with you to coordinate getting the information and everything you need to go have a good time with some family and friends. So in between these raffle tickets, we want to give you an opportunity to get an insider look and kind of a behind the scenes look at firsthand what your philanthropy and your support does that allows us to continue the services that we provide. So take a quick look, and then we'll come back and we'll turn it to Mike and Cassie to pull the Big Green Egg raffle. But take a look at Amanda's story.
Hi, I'm Amanda Scheimer. I live in Fremont, Nebraska, and I'm a stay-at-home mom of 2 boys, ages 5 and almost 3. They are rambunctious, fun-loving, crazy little boys. I never saw myself living in poverty, even when I was growing up. We just didn't have money, but I mean, we were like the epitome of poverty. I still remember my first class was getting ahead, and we could just be ourselves and share our story. And I mean, other classmates or the workers, you know, the staff here at Lutheran Family Services, you can tell your story and just be you, and nobody judges you here. I mean, I don't even really know how to put it into words besides they're there for you, and they let it be known that like they are here to help in whatever way you need. I can't even say enough about Lutheran Family Services. Like, they have honestly changed our lives.
Okay, so now we have the big green egg. And just a reminder, this one includes the big green egg and the table, plus $300 for accessories, and then $200 for meat at Hy-Vee. So.
And if you can find my phone number, I will give you tips.
Mike is a grill master on the green egg. That's what we've learned.
All right, our winner is number 175, David Anderson. So congratulations, David.
Another valued board member from Lutheran Family Services. All right.
Perfect. Congratulations, David. Lisa will be in contact with you, which doesn't sound like that's going to be a problem. So next we were going to tee up Emily's story. So listen to this one, and then we'll be back with the shopping spree next.
This one.
You know about that?
This one, Mommy.
I got involved with Lutheran Family Service a couple of years ago. My life before LFS was a hot mess. Like, I was an alcoholic. Eventually it led up to doing pills, doing meth. I was selling the drugs in order to do them for free, pretty much. It was just a never-ending cycle. Having someone tell me that I was gonna lose my son was probably one of the worst things I have ever heard in my life. So I think once I really sat there and figured out, do I want to keep doing this for the rest of my life, or do I want to raise my kids and, you know, be somebody? Like, I knew I had wanted to change in my addiction, but I just couldn't do it on my own.
Next, we're going to draw the prize for the $1,500 shopping spree at Nebraska Crossing. Certainly that will go a really long ways out there in Gretna. So with that, Nick will thank our generous sponsors.
So yeah, we'd like to thank Pat and Wade Romega, Chris and Doug Rzishka, Barb and Scott Rankin.
All right, we'll go ahead and draw the winner.
So the winner is number 281, and Lindsay Parks is the winner.
Lindsay, all right, congratulations.
Yeah, so Lisa will be in contact with you, and so...
Now we have another video for you.
Come on,
Ready.
Jordan, you know you can do it.
My name is Mina Maxwell, and I have 3 kids, and I've been married for 14 years.
Seesaw, seesaw, seesaw.
I was working 2 jobs, struggling. I had just found out I was pregnant, didn't know the resources out there. I didn't know what to do. The thought of how are we gonna survive? Just all these thoughts run through your head, and you just never have anybody to talk to about it. You just need the help. with my 11-year-old being ADHD, she really needed that extra assistance. So we ended up going to counseling at LFS, and I started doing classes at LFS. And those classes helped me as a parent to grow and learn more about like the kids in the society and what I can do to help build as a family. Help with diapers and help with like depression and anxiety disorders, and knowing that there's other people there to basically reach out to you.
All right, welcome back. I hope you all enjoyed that. Again, those are some heartfelt moments that really get me passionate about why I come to work every day and why I represent LFS every day within my own life. I think we all have had individual challenges in one way, shape, or form that something we do at LFS can really make an impact on. And so, those are just quick glimpses, but also the success stories that by coming to Lutheran Family Services, and everyone's welcome, no matter what door you come through, LFS will welcome you in an embracing manner and make sure that we're serving you completely from the whole person perspective. And so if we're not able to serve you or anyone that you refer to us, we have a lot of community partners that we will definitely get you set up to make sure that everything is being met. So last but not least, and I'm actually really surprised that this one didn't go for more. Nick and I have been giving each other a hard time, and Nick probably should have bought a lot more raffle tickets because he's got a duck blind in Ashland. And I'm not saying that the duck hunting's terrible in Ashland, but I've never heard him actually getting a duck from his duck blind. I think he just goes up there to really just kind of get away. But all jokes aside, the duck hunting experience out west is going to be phenomenal, and so really looking forward to whoever wins this. There was a small group, so everyone has a really good chance. So without further ado, again for a hunting trip for 4, guided service with the dog, and let's just jump right to it. So the winner of the raffle ticket is ticket 312, David Closton. David, congratulations. Dave is actually down in Dallas, Texas, and so it's great to have some experience, some other support from other areas. But that's one thing that with a virtual event we have the capability of doing is engaging people from a lot of different areas. So Dave, thanks for supporting a good cause, and we'll be in touch with you. So now don't go away, because if you didn't win, you still have an opportunity to win. We have one of our other committee members, Cassie Lindy, that just joined us this year and actually just got engaged with us. Ironically, I actually got to know Casey's husband through a previous life when we both worked in higher education. When they moved to Lincoln and then I moved back to Nebraska, we got reconnected. They came out and had a team at our golf scramble last year, which was a socially distant outing that we were able to pull off, raising about $25,000 from Lincoln. It was a phenomenal day. Weather was great. Company was great. And so we were just so thankful for you to get involved with us. And you jumped at the chance to volunteer with us. Why did you get involved with us, Cassie?
Definitely. So moving to Nebraska was a fantastic opportunity for many reasons, but wanting to get involved with the community right away and understanding how important that is. And so working in higher education and working in services, you see the need at different levels. And so being able to be involved in some respects to help those in need, this is a fantastic opportunity for us as community members and just as supporters, and so it's been fantastic, and
That's
really
awesome.
Appreciate the opportunity.
Well, thank you. And Casey was one too that just dove right in, called a lot of our vendors, got some new sponsors that haven't sponsored in the past, and it's just been phenomenal. But she's here for those opportunities that if you did not win a raffle ticket, thank you for your support. It does go a long way. But we do have a couple more opportunities to win. So I'll turn it to you to go ahead and explain what we got, and we'll coordinate for either shipping or drop off, whatever it may be, for what the prizes remain.
Of course. So we have been collecting all of the tickets that were not chosen, but still have a chance here, and we're really excited. We have a few different things. First, we have a beautiful set from Hellsberg Diamonds, a sapphire. earrings, necklace, and ring. We have a wonderful fossil watch, a Generation 3 smartwatch for all of you techies, and as well as a Coach purse, which was all donated, again, from Nebraska Crossing Outlets, so we really appreciate their support and look forward to drawing these. And we also have one last item, a JBL speaker for all of your socially distanced outdoor gatherings this summer, and that is actually going to go to our most engaged and active participant on social media throughout this week. We appreciate your engagement, especially as we tried something new moving virtual this year. And it's been fantastic to see the way you've commented and shared all of the wonderful stories and content that LFS has put out this week. So
Let's get to it.
all right, well,
All right.
we are going to start with the Hellsberg Diamond gift, and that is going to ticket number 1, Barb Flott.
All right.
Congratulations. We'll put that here. Okay. Moving on to our fossil watch. Got a good one here. Oh, we have ticket number 148, Jody Pruitt.
Oh, Jody. All
Congratulations,
right.
Jody. All right. We've got one more raffle giveaway. Ticket number 62, Marsha Bear. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Thank you, Casey, again for your support and for this. And I'll go ahead and do this because this was one that we've been tracking all week and looking at it. If you've tuned in a couple times, we did social media engagement winners from day 1, 2, and 3. So this is for actually the social engagement winner for day 4. This actually goes out to Jeremy Bremmels. So Jeremy, if you're watching tonight, congratulations. We'll be sure to get this to you. Jeremy's actually agreed to come serve on our newly minted development committee to help us advance our philanthropic mission and help us expand our network into different parts that we haven't, and some different networks that we haven't been able to get into. So we're just really excited. This has been a great night. Lots of great prizes, fun time with our committee to actually see them in person for 30 minutes or so. I wish that we could have been planning a lot more if I would have known how skilled Mike was on the big green egg, but I'd really like some duck, which means Nick would probably had to go out west instead of Ashland. But one of these times we'll have to get something, and we'll all get together when we can do safely to celebrate the successes of this event. That was all made possible because of you, and thank you all for tuning in. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the generosity. As we start to wrap up the evening, there's still the opportunity to make a gift from the heart. This is the easiest way to make a direct impact. Again, any dollar that you support to LFS goes directly to services and to the support of individuals. Again, with this generosity of Brenda and Nick, you have the opportunity to match your gift dollar for dollar. So please do consider making a gift from the heart tonight, or in the next few days, week or so. We'll leave the link live for you to help us reach our goal of 120,000. So with that said, though, sincerest gratitude for everyone tuning in. And in typical fashion of I think any event, we have to have a cheers and a toast. So we're going to actually switch to a camera to show you kind of the live setup here. And we're going to send ourselves off with one last cheers and toast to everyone. Thank you all. Thank you. Cheers. Thank you for tuning in. Really appreciate it all. And everyone stay safe and healthy, my friends.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.